Hey guys, welcome to the reading for the last episode, episode 10 of the first series of House of the Dragon. And my oh my. So yeah, finally watched it, and I mean, of course, no, it's not a show about living happily ever after together, so obviously had to be a lot of shit at the end, but it's just sad. I mean, I felt really sorry for the little prince. That kid was cute. I mean, he was innocent, he was good intentioned, and obviously he was killed. And plus, we wasted the dragon, which is always just really bad. But the size difference was wow. What surprised me was the pirate prince reaction. I was kind of expecting him to not care that much. But maybe it was, like he wanted to get back at the kid, but it didn't actually meant harm. And then when it happened, it hit him harder than he expected it, probably. But so, yeah, I felt really sorry for the Black Queen, for the princess, losing two children, two child. That just sucks. So I kind of felt like Damon was the judgmenty, energy that we got for the last reading. But I completely forgot what the queen's. I shouldn't call her the queen because she's the princess. The queen is the queen. But it's very hard not to call her that because she looks so freaking kick-ass and awesome in the black dress with the crown. Okay, so what we're gonna do is check on, obviously, the princess, the queen, and their relationship. I want to see what's gonna happen there. Damon, the pirate prince. I bet I mean, if you watched the previous one, I said that I don't care about him, I just want him gone. And now, of course, we have to check on him because he did something really awful. And let's check the war because I cannot see a war not happening now. I mean, the princess is going to do a lot of things out of grief, understandably. I mean, she really did try to hold it together. Plus, I want to check on the princess and Damon's relationship because that almost choking her scene was not something that I was expecting. So that was surprising. And I kind of want to see what's there. So there's a lot to check. And then next week I will watch all of my videos, which is gonna be fun. No, it's gonna be fun. It's not bad. And check and make notes about what the readings were and how, and like we can compare them, how the season turned out. I think that's gonna be fun. If I could film it in a way that I show you the video and I react to my own readings, that would be even more fun. But I only have one camera, so yeah, I have technical difficulties for that. So let's start with the princess, who just lost a lot. I mean, that giving birth scene, that was horrible. And I know I'm more sensitive about children and just pregnancy and stuff ever since my nephew was born. The word again. Ooh, I love this. I mean, it's movement. In this case, I kind of feel, I mean, doesn't it kind of looks like exactly how that table looked, which was so cool. I mean, we're so proud of ourselves for having all sorts of lights, but that candlelit table, even though if I know it's CGI, I don't care. In my head, that was actually candlelit. That looked really awesome, and I want one. Yeah, forget about smart tables. That's cool too, but I want a candlelit table like that. Oh, and what is this? Knight of Cups. Okay, is this Sir Christoph? I hope not. It's an offer coming from the heart. Oh, will she able to not destroy everything and everyone? Maybe. Huh. Okay. Well, in this case, I kind of feel like there's an offer coming, or she's gonna make an offer. I mean, there was an offer on the table, but that's pretty much gone now. But the offer is still here. There's still an offer that's coming from the heart. That's an honest one. Even if it's in the long run, it might not work out well. There are good intentions behind this offer. But we also have the hermit, and I can see that, her being more recluse, her being more distant from other people because of the losses she just suffered. Her father, her unborn child, and then another child. So that was a lot. And I just enjoyed very much, me being sarcastic, no one mentioning the pregnancy, everyone was very sorry about the king, but like, oh yeah, you lost the baby, but oh, who cares, kind of. And I understand these are times when these things happen, and I know, but that was still kind of interesting. So yeah, the word, which could be closing off a cycle, but I kind of feel like it's about the diplomacy in this case. It's about who's ruling the Seventh Kingdom. And I just loved, the tiny mentions of Starks and whatnot. Oh, I love when they do that, mentioning someone who's gonna be so significant in Game of Thrones as a tiny player on the table. I bet they enjoyed those moments as well. So yeah, I don't see violence a lot. I don't see, there's no tower, there's no Ten of Swords. There's an actual level-headed attitude, learning from the experience, but wanting to get away from everybody and everyone, which is understandable. So we will see how this manifests in the next season, because this could be that stupid ass knight, Kristoff. Oh god. And then that's a whole different story if he's coming, back with an offer from the queen. There's also a possibility for that. But still, the point is there's gonna be an offer. What she's going to do, I don't think she's gonna rely on anybody and everybody around her. She's not gonna rely on anybody to decide on what she's doing. Which makes sense. Okay, let's check on the queen. How she is doing. I bet she's not gonna be happy with the pirate prince, because he made a huge mistake, especially right now. Oops, that's too much. Chariot and Five of Swords. Okay, but I wasn't shuffling well, so let's check on the queen. King of Spears. Wheel of Fortune and the Star, but I don't want to keep it that way out. So she's still hoping for a chance, I guess. King of Spears is King of Wands, which is a very fiery, passionate king. Someone who takes action, someone who moves forward. So it could be that she will be like, okay, we can't do anything, we're gonna attack. Or it could be her father as well, because he's there. I'm not sure that the father is going to... Okay, we're getting the Wheel of Fortune. No, I mean, I said I don't want it, but the deck decided that this was the right card. Okay, and the King of Cups. Interesting. Especially because there was a Knight of Cups on the other side. Two Kings energy, two action-oriented energy. Both of them are, rulers. They are at the top of their games, and I kind of like that there's passion and emotion on the table. Even though, for the ram it could be better for getting like something like the king of pentacles, but there's gonna be a chance, or she will, if she will seize that or not, that's a completely different question. But doesn't it feel like that there's two sides of, something? Like there's a passionate, fiery, let's go, let's do this, let's attack, let's take out everyone who's in our way, which I kind of feel like it's her father more than she is. But there's also, so it could be that it's between them, like it was in the last episode. I think it was in the last, or in the night episode. The two are kind of mixing together in my head because I watched them too close to each other. And on the other side, there's the more understanding, the more nurturing, the more I know how everybody feels. So there's an understanding, for example, towards the queen, no, not queen, princess, for the loss she suffered. Because, she was very adamant of not wanting to hurt her. Which I really, I appreciated, honestly. So let's pull a card. So, there's a chance, there's something fated also going on. So I kind of feel like there's some, there's gonna be these two energies going together and bumping heads, so to speak. And, it's gonna be fate, so or something higher, or just pure luck that will decide between, who's winning, whose strategy is winning, who's going to decide how things move forward. And what I mean by it is, is there gonna be a war or not, for example. Also, can I get a black dress like the princess had? It looks so cool. So I want just one card for the princess and the queen's relationship. Not 25. Ooh, okay. Not the king I was, hoping for, but look at that King of Swords. It kind of feels like Judgment, obviously, because of the similarity between the illustration. And the King of Swords is someone who uses their intelligence, who can judge a situation well, who can look at everything more objectively and leave emotions out of it, which is an interesting one because for each of them, we got a lot of emotional and passionate cards. But for their relationship, there's a coldness, there's a distant objectiveness. So that's good for the ram, because if they can stay objective, then, the war can be maybe delayed. But look at that. Where I split the deck, there's the Tower, which is kind of like a Daemon card. So let's continue with Daemon. Also, how did you like the ending? I know a lot of people like to complain, but I kind of enjoyed it. I know it might feel like it's dragged out because, not... Ooh, look at the devil. What am I doing? Oh. Yeah. The devil and the death for Daemon. God, look at the smile. Let's see what else, because these two together. In this case, I kind of feel like he's gonna do something behind her back, like the princess's back, like he's fueled by his own rage. And that transformation coming with the energy of the devil is not a good one. This is how I would read it in a normal reading is, would be different, but no, I don't even know why I said that. But I kind of feel like these two cards right now for this character is kind of like transforming into something you're not necessarily going to be proud of, because the energy that initiates the transformation is you being blindsided, is you giving into rage and all of those negative emotions that if you had some time to, you know, take a breather and maybe think things through. Look at that. Even didn't do so. Maybe Damon's going to just kill the king, the queen's father. It could be just that. Or he's going to transform into that passionate one who's going to go and start a war, pretty much. Or not start, because if you want to take what happened to that little poor boy, it's an act of war, so you know you can respond to that. But if you look at him, he looks sad and alone and lonely, obviously. It's not a happy king in this deck. But also, this could be quite literally just delivering death as well, which Damon is quite, you know, good at. Okay. Interesting. So we had the the queen, the princess, demon, pirate. Let's check the pirate prince then, because he messed up really badly. And then some cards for the war and for the next season. Which is fun. I might do, if I remember, please remind me if you can, a reading before the next season start. That would be fun. Pulling a few cards in advance. But let's do the pirate prince, because oh god, that's yeah. Oh, tower, yes. Exactly, when your life is falling apart because of some sudden and unexpected change. I would say that that's exactly where the pirate prince is at the moment. That's never a good thing. Ooh, okay, but we also have a 4 of spears, which is the 4 of wands, which is celebration and you know, and good things. And so he might come out of this situation victorious. Interesting. Why is it then none of them being... Ooh, the magician. And he's going to turn things around and take advantage of something. Interesting. I don't think he can actually, you know, like, get rid of his brother. Though. I don't know. Because, you know, now his brother is... His head is fueled with promises that he is to be king and he's destined to be, and all that, the prophecy and whatever. I mean, not that necessarily, but that the people want him to be king, because, you know, they were quite happy to see him because, you know, he's a guy. But yeah, I kind of expected him to suffer more, but it's pretty much just he needs to rebuild a lot of things, the foundations. But he's getting out of this thing very well. Okay, I was not expecting to see that. Okay. And let's see, let's pull a few cards for, not for the board, but for the ram. I would say, you know, for the ram. 8 of Swords. Okay, so for the people in general, there's a lot of worry. But also a good solution. With the 9 of Swords, as in protecting... no, 9 of Swords, I kind of wanted to say 9 of Wands, but no, 9 of Swords, a lot of... Interesting how a lot of worries, anxiety, nightmares. How the 10 of Cups, which is, you know, happiness and being content is sandwiched between these two very cards, because the Eight of Swords is about feeling lost and hopeless, but you're bounded by your own imagination more so than actual reality being in danger. But the Nine of Swords is also, it's more, one step closer to getting really freaking out and not seeing anything clearly. Because with the Eight of Swords, it's indicating that you have the solution. It's not as bad as you think. Things can get better if you find a way out. With the Nine of Swords, it's always more about, you need to remind yourself that things can get better and things are not as bad as you think in the middle of the night. But when there's, a chance for a war, that's obviously a lot of anxiety. So I don't see these cards right now as, oh, you don't have to worry because, happiness is here. It's more about, there's a lot of very anxiety that is pushing on people's general happiness and their families, because the Ten of Cups is about family as well, however you define that. Let's check one more card. Four of Coins. Yeah, I don't think I ever seen this card in this deck before. I mean, in reading. Yeah, Four of Coins. It's about, protecting what's yours, being more mindful about resources, but also having that attitude of, I'm going to try to save everything that's, like gather around and protect everything that's mine. So for the land, there's a lot of anxiety. There's not necessarily anything about what's happening after, like when these things start moving, as in war breaks out or not, is there's going to be diplomacy, who's going to be king, and blah, blah, blah. People are more about how to protect their families, and they are worried, and, which is understandable. Makes sense. Okay, and let's pull a few cards for the next season. I'm quite curious. To be honest, I like this season. I think it was done so well. In a way, I really enjoyed the fast pace. That there was always happening something, and it's not a kind of season or show where you can just be like, oh, I didn't see half an episode. I can just continue watching and I will know what's happening, because there's a lot that happened in the first season. So oh, we have an Ace of Cups, a Page of Swords. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, an opportunity for a new beginning, which is like, a new show. So are we surprised? Okay, it's a lot of happy cards again. Even though with the Page of Swords, there's gonna be a lot of learning. There's gonna be things that needs to be figured out. There's gonna be mistakes made, wrongly said words. And because we have a masked figure here, I kind of feel like it's also indicating in this case that there's gonna be a lot of doing things behind other people's backs. But there's gonna be also a lot of celebrations and togetherness. So more positive things, maybe, if that's even possible in this TV show. But yeah, it's not a bad, it's not all just doom and gloom. It's gonna be about learning and diplomacy in its baby steps. But yeah, we have an Ace of Cups, a new opportunity. Again, the question if they are taking that is a whole different one than just having the opportunity for something good. But there's gonna be something. And I don't think it's just that it's a new season. We will see. Also, could indicate pregnancy. Let's not forget that the Ace of Cups could indicate pregnancy, so there could be a child again that might be important, and not necessarily the princess. I don't think she's gonna have another child. I don't see that happening. Oh, I forgot to pull a card on their relationship, so we're gonna do that before I finish. You should have reminded me that I was meant to do that. If you're still here, then comment down below, like, is there a demon emoji? Maybe that, or like I don't know, 2 hearts for Damon and the princess. Let's pull a few cards for their relationship, because I kind of feel like it's gonna be interesting as well. I mean, let's forget about how they are related. Okay. 9 of coins, Ace of coins. 2 of them are all, like earthly possessions and finances. Oh, look at that. Ace of coins, a new opportunity. So maybe there's gonna be, because 9 of coins is also independence. So there's gonna be they're gonna be independent from each other, which we had with Damon previously. But there's a new chance for building something strong that is long-lasting. But look at that. We have the lovers, which in this case, they are the lovers. That's also a choice to be made, whether you want this relationship to work or not. But the Queen of Swords in this case, I kind of feel like it's the actual queen in this case. That she's gonna meddle in their relationship. What do you guys think? How do you see this? Is it the princess or the queen? Because it could be the princess, but I kind of feel like it's the queen. But do let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching all these episodes. And I'm really sorry again for being late with the ending. Life happened. I will continue with the Winchester. So if you enjoy the show and you like, having fun reading cards and just not doing it that seriously because these are fictional characters, then please join me on that series or, on other videos. Thank you so much for being here. Do let me know what you thought about the season and if you're gonna watch the next one. And have a lovely day. Bye!